What's up everyone, welcome to my second moveset video, and this is the one that was most requested by most people, which is Mantyke the Happy Face. I just did, to be honest actually, the nickname there derived just randomly because I thought it was cute and I gave it a happy face name, and then when I threw it out into battle for the first time I realised that it actually had a happy face on its back, so that was complete coincidence. I didn't even realise that was the fact, and I guess it was just kind of happened like that. So pretty cool. This moveset was, give you a little history behind it, was one night Nick and I were sort of brainstorming Eviolite pokes, random Eviolite pokes. He comes across Mantyke, he's like, yo dude, this thing has 120 base special defense. I was like, 120 base spec D? You know what happens if you put an Eviolite on that thing? That means that thing hits over 500 special defense just on its own. So I was like, okay, we gotta do this thing, we gotta just make this thing and see what happens and come up with some kind of moveset. So that's what we did, and I'm going to run you guys through it right now, and let's hope you can appreciate it, as it were. So here we go. Okay, so beginning with the EV spread, it is pretty basic, a stereotypical special wall set, just going for maximum in HP and special defense. I want to boost that spec D to its maximum. We want to hit over 500, so it is necessary to go with the maximum special defensive investment. We're going to throw 4 defense in there. It's kind of necessary just because it has pitiful defenses otherwise, and there's not much point in throwing it into special attack. I guess 4 defense is better than anything else. It will help you in some situations, you know, when you need it. Those 4 extra EVs do matter, so you should definitely always use them. Now the IV spread is very specific. This is because the moveset requires hidden power fire, and therefore the IVs are as such. Going from left to right, it's HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. So you're going to be losing out in the speed and the special attacking stats, and defense of course as well, but you need to have those IVs if you want hidden power fire. That is the maximum IV spread if you want hidden power fire. Obviously the item has to be Eviolite because that is what we're taking advantage of. We're going to boost its defense as well as its special defense. The defense boost is actually going to be quite useful as well. It's just going to help it in its general survivability, but what we really want is that special defense boost to get it to over 500 spec D, which is a really high amount. Very nice. So it is a calm nature. Obviously that's gonna boost our special defense while lowering our attack, so it's not going to be necessary to have any offensive power in the attacking stats, so special defense all the way. And the favored ability is water absorb. It is a very useful ability. Helps to increase its survivability. Maybe if some point in the match your opponent has maybe a Scarf Rotom, Hydro Pump, kill and everything, and you still have Mantyke left, throw that thing in and throw Scarf Rotom off the rails. You know, Water Absorb is a very awesome ability and very useful. So that is in essence the bare bones of the set. Let's jump now straight into the moveset and talk about that and kind of how that works alongside all this stuff. Okay, so this moveset is not the best offensively. It's clearly walled by lots of things, Vaporeon and Bulky Waters most of all, seeing as Scald is not going to be effective on water absorbers, and HP Fire of course can do nothing to those kind of water types, but that's not really the main goal of the set. The goal of the set really is to you know, substitute an Aqua Ring to create a sort of barrier to be behind, and then fire off either hidden power fires against things like Ferrothorn, Scizor, and Escavalier, those type of things, or Scald anything which is a physical attacker trying to ruin our day, knowing that they can't use special attacks on us because obviously you know, I'm very specially bulky. So Scald with a burn is kind of a pseudo physical walling threat, as it were, by burning the physical opponent and therefore helping us to take hits. And the HP Fire is there to throw off against those 4 times weak pokes. HP Fire obviously being the most effective hidden power to use currently in 5th gen, just because of the presence of Ferrothorn. Scizor's still out there a hell of a lot, and lots of other, you know, generally annoying pokes which are either steel or, you know, bug or whatever type. So Aqua Ring is generally there as just a lefties instead of lefties. It's kind of replacing the lefties there. It could be switched up with perhaps another move, but if you're running Substitute plus Aqua Ring, it means that you're going to increase your survivability, and you know, Water Absorb helps with that survivability, but if you're going to be switching out constantly, Mantyke is weak to Stealth Rock, so having Aqua Ring is definitely useful. If you manage to set up a sub with an Aqua Ring, then you're basically behind a sub with lefties, and you have 500 special defense, which is very, very nice. The Scald Burn hasn't been working out too well for me at all. I mean, I've been using Scald here and there. HP Fire is the main attraction of the set, just because it kind of draws in sort of physical pokes like Scizor and other stuff, and they don't really expect it, and then you kind of fire it off and they die, and it's great. It's very useful. Of course, Mantyke's special attacking stat isn't the best, so it does take a couple of hits to take the things down, but granted, if you have a Substitute and an Aqua Ring behind you, then you're going to be able to take one hit with the sub, and then Aqua Ring will kind of boost your HP up a little bit so that you can perhaps take a second, and with the Eviolite defense boost, again, you may be able to take that hit very nicely. And of course, you can always fire off Scalds on these types of things as well, and hopefully hope for the burn. Hasn't been working out for me, as I said, but there you go. In terms of things like Vaporeon and Suicune and those type of Milotic things, as long as you get a Substitute up, you're pretty much safe. The only thing that they can threaten you with is a Toxic or any kind of status move. Really, they can't do anything to us, but we can't do anything to them. So in a stalling situation, it's just a dependency on who wants to switch out first and a PP war. But definitely, it's not too much of an issue, and as long as you carry other counters to those bulky waters on your team, then using Mantyke should not be a problem. And hopefully you can draw in some pokes that it will be effective against. So that is the essential set. You know, there you go, there you have it. But, of course, we would not be able to back up these claims about how awesome this set is without actually giving you some video footage as proof. So, I'm going to jump right now to some video clips and run you guys through what this Mantyke set does on the field, how well it takes hits, and all that good stuff. So, here we go. Alright, so first of all, we're going to see a Sheer Force Life Orb Nidoking throw a Fire Blast at Mantyke and do a total of 32 damage, which is very nice, obviously showing the specially walling potential of this set. Now, here is a Vaporeon I came up against, and I sub on it. Obviously, he can't do anything to me, but I'm going to take the opportunity to sub, set up my Aqua Ring, so now I have practically lefties plus a sub behind me, and he's going to go into a Ferrothorn to heal him up with a Wish. Scald, I hope to get the burn on the switch. I predicted the switch, therefore went for the Scald, hoping for the burn, but I do not get it. He gets the Wish, but he's just going to try and set up hazards on me, not realizing I have the Hidden Power Fire, and at this point Hidden Power Fire is going to be a 3-hit KO on the Ferrothorn. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a wee little Mantyke manages to destroy a Ferrothorn. So here we just have a quick segment where I bring in Mantyke on a Gliscor, can't do anything to me, and I get to set up a sub on it, and he goes to a Metagross. I go for the Hidden Power Fire, probably could have gone for the Scald there to try for the burn, but Hidden Power Fire does a nice little amount. I'm going to switch out after that. So come back in the same match to Gliscor again, and this thing cannot do anything to me, so he doesn't have you know, Stone Edge or anything like that. I'm able to set up a sub, go for the Aqua Ring, and you know, boosting myself up as much as I can. He has an Escavalier with the Ockerberry, and fortunately for me, he just goes for the Swords Dance, thinking Ockerberry would be able to make him live a few hits, but as you can see, it's a clean 3-hit KO from this point. Escavalier is dirt slow, so Mantyke is going to be able to take him out with a final Hidden Power, and that is the power of the Mantyke. Okay guys, there you have it, my Mantyke set shown in all its glory. It didn't really get to do much, it hasn't really gotten to do much walling lately. It's been a lot of Hidden Power Fire throwing at certain pokes, Ferrothorn, Escavalier, noteworthy. And I know that it has great special walling potential, you know, but I haven't really been able to test that out so far. So if you guys want to use it, then you know, let me know how it does and stuff, and hopefully it will bring you much success as it has to me so far. Definitely going to keep trying to use it and see what else it's capable of, and I'll maybe tweak the set eventually, because you know, it can't really hit those type of Suicune, Vaporeon things, but I don't really mind, because as long as you carry a check to those guys as well, then you're backed up and you're fine. So There's the Mantyke set for you. All relevant links will be in the description. Obviously, my Facebook, book, and Twitter page are both down there. I would appreciate it if you go and check those out. I do update those as often as possible to give you guys the most up-to-date news on what the hell I'm doing, which is generally not too interesting, but it's very interesting if you are me, which I am me. So I would find it interesting. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Anyway, as for the next moveset video, I've already chosen what poke I'm going to do for the next one, but if you have any suggestions for my the one after that, if you have seen a poke that I've used and if you thought, hey, I like that thing, I want to know how that works in more detail and I want to know the exact set of it, then leave me a comment telling me what you would like me to do next after the poke I'm doing next, because I've already decided on the next one, and I'll try and get on that as soon as I can. Otherwise, leave a like if you did enjoy the video. It will help people find this set, and hopefully they will enjoy it as much as I do. So, that's going to be it for today, guys. I will see you as soon as I can with another battle, and I will see you later. Bye.